Hey guys, happy Monday. I actually had to think about what day it was. So I just wanted to go live because we've been working on this group PD and it's just been so powerful. And as you can see, my kids are around me. But so we know what to do, yet it always feels like it's impossible to change. No, you can't do that. You know, change is not possible for people like me. Like, have you ever said that? Is that something you've ever said? You want to say hi? Say hi. Okay, say hi. You're not gonna say hi? Okay, she doesn't want to say hi. Oh, now you want to say hi? Oops. Okay, wave. Can you wave? Can you say hi to him? No? Okay. She doesn't want to say hi. Oh, now she does. Oh, well. So I just wanted to go live. Like, is that something that you have ever said to yourself or to somebody else, or something you've even thought? Maybe you're not even like saying it out loud. Maybe you're just thinking it. So you ever notice when you go to make a change and you dive right in and you make a plan and you just go for it, but then it feels like impossible within a few days, and then you just crash and burn. Like, you know, you want to lose weight, so you just stop eating sugar and carbs and you work out more, right? Like, do you want to be a better mom? Like the more present mom, the more active mom. So you just take those steps and you just do it. So why is it when we try to do it that we fail? Like, have you found yourself saying like, I was just not good enough when I did it. You know, I just suck at changing. Like, I'm just destined to stay this way. Like, have you ever said that? Is that you? Because that was me. I always had a reason or an excuse to, you know, as to why it was not working and why it would never work for somebody like me. So the problem is we're trying to make an oversimplification to change our lives at the level of behavior. So, but the behavior lacks compassion or understanding of the human mind. You know, it's not that we're weak. It's not that we're just terrible at changing our life. It's just, you know, like I said, it just lacks that compassion and understanding. So think about it. Like, how many times have you said, I'm going to get started, I'm going to change my life, and how many times have you stuck with it? Like, the beginning of January is the biggest week for gyms, and the end of January, it's pretty dead. So why do so many fail to change their lives? Like, why did I fail for 11 years to change my life? Like, why did I stop over and over and over? Why couldn't I stay consistent? So because you don't have, hey Rachel, because you don't have the proper map showing you the way. So I had no idea what I was going up against and why I couldn't change. I was so busy trying to make it simple in my head, like, okay, I need to lose weight. So to lose weight, I need to eat less and I need to work out more. What is that saying that everybody's always telling me, like, oh, I just need to burn more than I'm taking in, which is false. And I didn't understand that. Can you turn that fan on, please? I didn't understand that I was gonna have to go up against every single lie and a lifetime of behaviors and false stories and emotions and beliefs. Like, I did not realize that. So if you are watching this, drop me your favorite emoji or just say hi. Let me know that you're here, because I keep seeing so many pop on, but I don't know who you are. I apologize. It's chaos today because she's in a temper today. So, but anyways, back to what I was saying. Like, you know, you're going up against all these unwritten society rules that my friends, you know, at the time also had. So without proper mindset and determination, without knowing how to change those, you will fail every single time. It's not a matter of, okay, maybe I'll be successful this time. It's just, you are going to fail. He's getting into everything. So when you are transforming your life, you start challenging all of those survival patterns that you created. And those survival patterns are the stories that you have been telling yourself. Like, so for example, like I would start and I would be eating clean and I'd be, you know, eating less and I'd be working out more. And I thought, if I'm just eating healthy foods, that was good enough. You know, I didn't need to learn about what, you know, combinations of healthy foods. And then, you know, day 3, I'd just be so tired because I'm dealing with this, you know, the constant rat race. Usually it's me chasing her. And I'd just be like, oh, I'm so tired. I don't have the energy for this. I will just pick this back up on Monday. And then Monday would roll around and I wouldn't start back up. And I'd just be like, oh, I can't do this. We have little kids. This is just, you hear her? She's having a meltdown because she can't have what she wants. You know, and I would just use that as an excuse over and over. I apologize. This is real life here. So, you know, when you get started, you're going to start having all of these challenging survival patterns that you created. So you trigger that fight or flight mode, and your greatest enemy on this journey is not the journey itself, it's you. You are your greatest enemy, and the part that scares you are going to rise to the surface, and those need the change the most. And they're those things that you are trying to, like, oh my gosh, I don't want to face those. They're going to keep rising. They're going to suffocate you even until you heal them. And yeah, you can stuff them back down, but here's the thing, they're always going to be there. They're always going to be waiting. So you'll never live out your God-given potential if you can't even trust God to help you through this. So if you want to truly change your life, there's 5 steps. And your behavior isn't just happening. You know, it's not just something that you're doing. It's not, you want to change your life, you can't just eat better and work out and expect to change your life. You have to go deeper than that. It's happening because of the story in your head. It's happening because of the emotions. It's happening because of your beliefs. And all of that stems from a specific incident. And typically that incident could even be something from childhood, and it could be really, really something dumb. You know, maybe you come from, you know, a lot of people, myself included, have a poverty mindset. And like I said, learning how to smash that mindset was the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. Because when you have a poverty mindset, like, you're always like, oh, I can't afford that. I can't do that. I can't go here. I can't have nice things. I can't blah, 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 blah. All these false stories and lies, when in reality, you can. You can have it all. You can do all those things. You just need to create that life. So when you start a workout program trying to lose weight, and you're cutting your carbs and you're watching your calories, you're only changing from the behavioral level. But there's 4 other layers that you are missing out on that are going to be your sabotagers. And funny story, I did the same workout programs today that I did for 10 plus years without any of the results. Many of you are using the same programs that I do now and not getting any results. Like, you are me, like I was for the last 10 years. And why? Because you don't know how to train your brain to serve you. So where's my procrastinators? Rachel, biggest enemy is inner me. It is. And honestly, it's like that for everybody. I am my biggest enemy. And last year, being postpartum, when Gabby turned 6 months, that 4 to 6 month range of the hormone changes got me so good. You know, I was struggling with that. I was struggling with neurotransmitters not working the way they should in my body. And then I just let it mess with my head and get in there, and it screwed with my family life, it screwed with my marriage, it screwed with my business. It messed up a lot. It happens to me too. So I am still recovering from all of that. Hey, Jennifer. So like I said, where's my procrastinators? Drop me a emoji below of just raising your hand. You know, this comes up on the way. You know, thinking, why am I even doing this? And that limiting behaviors, my limiting behaviors are overeating, not wanting to eat what I know that I should eat that's going to get me to where I want to be in life because I can't eat what I really want. Binge watching TV, blaming other people, blaming my husband, blaming my kids for not being able to get all the stuff done. You know, these behaviors were my numbing behaviors. These are what I would do to blame, hey, Rachel, good, we're sisters. And I would beat myself up over these behaviors. Hey, good one, Jennifer. You know what? You're not alone. We are all like this. You're just awesome for admitting it. Like, I love that. So I would beat myself up because I was this way over these behaviors over and over and over. And I would shame myself. Like, come on, Meg. Like, why are you being so freaking lazy? Like, get off your butt and make it happen. And you know what? I was never able to move past them because I was too busy shaming myself. You know, you can't shame yourself into loving yourself. You can't shame yourself into changing. It's just never going to work. So, you know, we don't just not do things. We do things because of the story that we're telling ourselves. Because the story we created has created this behavior. So, you know, comments like you know, some of these stories like that I had or that I hear all the time are, I'm too old, I don't have time, I don't have enough money, my knees are bad, I can't change my life will never get better for me. But these are all stories. So what is your story holding you back in life? And it doesn't matter how silly and dumb it sounds. I guarantee you that that is the one that is holding you back. So don't get caught up in the things have to be perfect before I can move forward, because guess what? That's a story. I just had a mom telling me for the last 6 months, oh, my life is just so busy. I can't move forward. Everything is so much more important than me. Laundry's more important than me. My kids are more important than me. Homeschooling's more important to me. And I'm like, dude, you put laundry above yourself. Like, do you hear what you're saying? And so like right now they're working on cleaning, cluttering, and decluttering. And honestly, you know, she claims she wants to start this month or next month, but she's not. She's just not going to, because she doesn't want change. She doesn't value herself. She puts laundry before she puts it before herself. Like, she puts herself on the back burner behind laundry. Like, if you're still doing that, if you're telling yourself, I will get started once no, you won't. You will find a new reason to put yourself on the back burner like you've been doing for the last 6 months when we've been talking. It's just how it's going to be until you realize, wow, I am worthy. You know, God didn't make a mistake with me. God doesn't want me to play it small. You know, God has so much more for me, but I have to make the choice. You know, that's like the power. It's like the good and the bad of freedom of choice, or freedom of will, or whatever. I brain fart right now. I can't think of the thing, but you know, it's just, that's what it is. Like, you have to make the choice, because he's not going to make it for you. So don't get caught up in the things that have to be perfect before you can move forward, because it's just a story. Yes, fill your cup and then put into others. Exactly. And I know I get a lot of messages from moms who are like, oh my gosh, you worked out while you were pregnant. Oh my gosh, you worked out while you were breastfeeding. Like, who does that? Like, what is wrong with you? And you know what? Those are the moms who, when I follow their pages, are so miserable and burnt out. It's just, it's so sad to me. So I'm praying for them. You know, I'm not like, I told you so. Like, I'm happy with my life. Like, no, God, no, that's not who I am. You know, I'm praying for them, because they don't realize how I'm triggering, what I'm doing for self-care is triggering their insecurity of what they don't want to do. So they're fighting it and, you know, pointing it back at me. When in reality, when you're pointing at somebody else, guess what? You have 4 fingers pointing back at you. So think about that too before you start, you know, saying stuff to other people. Like, what is that person, what insecurity is that person triggering in you? So like I said, don't get caught up in things having to be perfect before you can move forward, because it's just a story. So when you look at those limiting beliefs behind the story, you know, it's hard. It is so hard to hold up this big mirror to the darkest part of your life, to shine that light on it. And it isn't easy, but this is what is going to get you to like take back that power over your life and actually go where God's leading. Will you do it? Like, are you willing to do that? Are you willing to shine a light and stop using, you know, those excuses that have really just been false stories of, I don't have time, I don't have money, I have blah, 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 blah. You know, are you willing to do it? You know, if you're ready to change, message me. I breadcrumb in a way that the busiest person can change their lives. I was a working mom when I was doing this. I have a lot of working moms. So working moms, not an excuse. I have moms with kids with special needs doing this. Like, seriously, this group is for anybody. You know, my groups are full of working moms with no time. My groups are full of stay-at-home moms, homeschooling moms like me, pregnant women, postpartum women. You know, they are all still changing their life, and you can too. You just have to make the choice and get the map. But all right, guys, I hope that this helps you. It's Monday. I hope this helps you to get out there, get motivated, get stuff done, and make this the life that you want, and to stop hiding on the sidelines. But all right, guys, get out there, make it awesome.